the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. Hard for them to forget their finals defeat at the hands of this team last season. Nothing can erase that, but a win wouldn't hurt. And in this next one, two intelligent, grizzled rosters going toe-to-toe. Shaq,
Not
with
grizzly
sound effects
rosters.
like that, and two veteran
Grizzled.
teams like this that know the lay of the land. What do you expect to see tonight?
Well, patience, working for the shots that you really want. Two teams that tend to value each possession. That's the Grizzly sound, right?
It's
Grizzly,
grizzled,
sound.
You said Grizzly.
He said grizzled.
Oh,
Because of a
grizzled.
couple of grizzled rosters.
Okay, grizzled cheese sandwich. Okay, I got
Grizzled cheese, yeah.
it. Got it. Sorry
exactly.
about that.
Okay.
For grizzly.
But you got to have good fundamentals, Ernie. That's really big. And experience in crunch time. Guys who've been in a position before, they relax. They take great shots. They don't get nervous. That's what I always like.
Yeah, me too. Hey, I got a quick joke for you guys.
Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. You know why Snoop carries an umbrella?
Why?
For drizzle. Here's Kevin Harlan.
For drizzle.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. For the Cavaliers, this is the last game before heading back to Cleveland. Still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of some new momentum and get closer to where they were a season ago.
And it's in your DNA. You come up against a natural rival, you're going to be a little bit salty.
Yeah, some of the fellas will say, this is just like any other game, but the truth is, nah, it isn't.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, Kevin, Tristan Thompson is one of the elite offensive rebounders in the league. He said, for me, it's always see ball, get ball, and just bring the energy. And be that guy that when I check in, guys on the other team are like, oh, no, he's here tonight? That's my mentality. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And clearly Thompson knows his role on this team. Got to admire how hard he goes on the glass. An East versus West matchup here, but more than a little familiarity between these two teams, Chris.
Yeah, they don't see each other that much in the regular season, but when they do, these two teams draw plenty of attention.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Hill is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. Now here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You can't contain James when he's close to the rim. He's too powerful in the paint.
Thompson outside. They set the pick. He feeds it to Durant. Green, the screen. He used that pick to get in close.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Thompson dishes to LeBron and finished off by LeBron.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Hill. Green kicks to Durant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, he just exploited the size mismatch, and he's getting easy looks tonight.
Hill passes to Thompson. Pick up by Hill. Thompson dishes to LeBron. Shoots the 3, and it's Hill. That time the assist by James. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you can't lose track of Hill, a money shooter on the spot.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. At the elbow, Green. Durant wide open, he fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Durant's got 7 points in the game. For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. James, the pass to Smith. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Lets it go from 11. They grab their own miss. Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
And he can't get the first one. And Chris, you were only briefly with the Warriors at the start and the end of your career, but you had plenty of big moments with that club. Any stand out to you as a favorite?
Oh, well, I think the playoffs, you know, almost averaging a triple-double in the playoffs, for me, it was something very special. You know, going behind the back on my good friend Sir Charles, of course, is one of the first experiences I had there, and also my first NBA game. I mean, being in front of those crazy fans in Oakland, that atmosphere is unlike any other, and jump ball and winning and scoring my first bucket. You know, so many special moments there. Rookie of the Year, being awarded that with my father at center court there at that arena is something I'll never forget.
Now here's James after the miss from Klay Thompson. It's stolen by Green. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Cavaliers leading. Pass to James. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Curry with it. Thompson outside. Green dishes to Thompson. Over Smith. And it's Thompson again missing. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Hill kicks to Thompson. Pick up by Hill. James against Iguodala. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hill with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Hill passes to LeBron. The second chance effort, he lays it in. James has got 6. Here's Curry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Green, the screen. Durant in the corner. Green, the screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. J.R. Smith picks one up. And when you watch Kevin Durant, perhaps the most astounding thing about him, C-Webb, is just how easy he puts up points. He does it in a number of ways, and sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes it's gigantic and loud. But, you know, Chris, the points are always there for him.
Well, look, he's going to go down as one of the best scorers ever to play. I mean, it's kind of strange to say that Durant gets overlooked in his ability to score by some. But I'm not sure if we'll ever see another player like Durant for quite some time.
That free throw good from Durant.
Oh, man, and the little shoulder shrug at the line. Keeping that shooting arm loose. Durant's game is so fluid, so fluid. You see why he's been compared to the Iceman, George Gervin.
Durant hits them both. And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
Here's Iguodala. The Cavaliers making the shot. Green with a screen on LeBron. Durant kicks to Green. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Now Thompson following the miss by Draymond Green from deep, and they double up James. Clock is at 3. Smith for 3. That falls. Great assist by Love.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside Curry. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, pretty obvious over the back call there, but being out of position, that was really the only option.
He went for it. I'll give him that. Showing some fight on the boards, even if it's not the smartest play in the world.
James outside. And Hill has it in the corner. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Iguodala with a screen on Smith. Thompson against Smith. Thompson passes to Durant. Up and in on the layup. Durant's got 11.
Durant knows he has the size to battle with anyone down low and just goes right up for the finish.
Thompson, a screen on Curry. It's a pick by Love. He dishes it to James. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Iguodala. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's a good screen. Lock at 6. Durant sets a screen for Green. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Warriors.
And you can see how big a role the three-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game.
LeBron against Iguodala. The screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Hill. Offensive rebound. Thompson misses.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Durant, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Hill, and the lead now, double digits on that bucket. He's got 8.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
And they tried to adjust, but every play they ran got countered by a better one.
And Chris, power forwards today shoot a lot more three-pointers. If you played today, I think you'd be incredibly effective in that role. How do you think you'd be in that role?
Oh, yeah, I think that that's something I would have definitely had fun and relished in. I did shoot threes a couple of seasons in Washington and was pretty successful at that, but the style of play was just so different then. Big men were asked to stay in the post, and there was a lot more work in the post, a lot more pressure on the big guy to get to the free throw line to wear down the defense. So the whole game was different then. The big man kind of ruled the game. Today it's a point guard's game, and so what's great is I'd have to step out to give the point guard a lot more room to drive, to take a shot blocker away, or because there aren't these shot blockers. And so I definitely would love to hang out in that corner and shoot that easy three, or at the top after a pick and roll and pop right back. That would have been a lot of fun. Plus it would give you freedom, because when you can shoot that Jimmy like that and you got a nice wet jump shot, it allows that pump fake to work all day. So I would have pump faked a lot from that three-point line and dunked on a lot of people. So that would have been fun to have that freedom as they do today. Just like it's fun watching these young guys let it fly from that three-point line.
And one thing that Steve Kerr has done so well in his coaching tenure is his ability to handle multiple stars on the same team. You look back at the history of this league, and it isn't always smooth sailing.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this much talent on teams, you can get guys clashing. But Kerr has the team playing as a unit, and players are happy to sacrifice their own stats for playing better basketball. He has everyone buying into the culture they've created.
And the first one drops. West is checked in for Kevin Durant. That one misses. Chris, bench celebrations can be seen as showing up the other team. Is there a balance in your mind of how players can celebrate without maybe rubbing it in the other team's face?
I mean, this isn't baseball. You know, if basketball was baseball, if we hit a home run, then we could trot, turn around, spin. We don't, you know, you have respect for your players by how hard you play against them, by preparing for them, by, you know, not playing dirty. But basketball, no. No, the culture is in the parks. The culture is with guys that play, and the bench should have as much fun. I love watching the benches go crazy. Think of how hard those guys on the bench work all season long and may never get in. What's wrong with being hyped for your teammates? No, I don't think it should be turned. I love it. Actually, I think some of these benches need to turn it up even more. Hopefully, we get a better show on the bench.
Back to James, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
A moment now to see the stats for David West. How he did last season. Last season, checked in at 4 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
He hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Clarkson kicks to Green. Pass to Nance. Green, the screen. Nance with it. West picks him up. 6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Outside for Korver. Hits it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
If you do not respect that Kyle Korver has been making a living as a sniper from deep, then you haven't been doing your studying. You don't know the scouting report.
Thompson misses.
He hasn't been his best this quarter.
LeBron outside. Clarkson kicks to Green. Nance a screen. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
I tell you what, whether it was Steve Nash, whether it was my boy Jay Will or Mike Bibby, when you're open, LeBron James finds you in no time. Terrific recognition. I love playing with guys like that.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment.
Well, the bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Here's Clarkson. 20 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard, he's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
And it's Green, missing.
But just the presence of the D in the lane is enough to make him short-arm that layup.
Livingston kicks to McGee. Feeds it to West. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, Chris, the NBA game is a game of superstition. And even if you aren't superstitious, you still get into the habit of a routine. So what was your pregame routine that you had during your career, something that was there every night with you before a game?
Well, about superstitions, Kev, I have one superstition, and it might sound weird, but it was to not have a superstition. So I'm a guy that can get caught up in routine and things like that. So if I played a great game and I had something to eat, I wouldn't eat the same thing on purpose because I didn't want the superstition to control me. I wanted if for some reason I couldn't have the food, if for some reason I got to the game late, I never wanted that to be in my head. And so my thing was, since early in high school, I tried not to have a superstition. But in saying that, you do have a routine. And my routine as I got older was, before I get to the arena, I'd read the notes of the game and all that good stuff, and I'd just sit in the hot tub with my headphones on. I figured that was the best way to get warm at an older age. And that's really the only thing I can remember relying on before a game, and that was in my older years.
Good story. Good story. A minute 42 left to play in the first. LeBron kicks to Nance. Nance a screen on Young. Outside Korver. 6 to shoot. Nance sets a screen for Green. Puts it up from 12. The shot missing. West with some nice D. Korver against Young. Picked by West. Young outside. It's stolen by Korver. He kicks it to Green. Over West. And there's Green on the assist by Korver. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Here's Thompson. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Thompson's got 6.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
Clarkson kicks to Nance. Outside Korver. Back to Nance. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. A three-pointer, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now here's Livingston. Young, a screen on James. McGee a screen. Here's Thompson, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Quick to gain separation and big enough to rise above the fray. Thompson, just deadly from mid-range.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in. And as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
Livingston and Thompson are the guards. Nick Young is out there with Bell, and it's Pachulia in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Thompson, and too long on the shot.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
At the elbow, it's James. Nance outside. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Livingston. Here's Korver for 3. Warriors with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Here's Livingston. The rebound by Jeff Green.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The dish to James. Tries it from 19. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young against James. Young inside. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
It's stolen by Bell. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And here's Clarkson, looking for his first basket still in this one. Nance sets a screen for Korver. They kick it out to Green. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors trail by 5. And here's Young from the arc. The shot off that time. And Cleveland the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
Especially since they were in a hostile environment. They rose to the challenge, but just simply fell a little bit short.
Here's Thompson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Nance a screen. Clarkson kicks to Nance. James outside. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Clarkson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there. And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bell. Kevin Durant comes in for Young. And Curry subbed in for Thompson. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. Love comes in for James. J.R. Smith's checked in for Kyle Korver. And George Hill's subbed in for Clarkson.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Curry against Hill. Pass to Love. Thompson, a screen on Pachulia. And it's Love penetrating. Great D that time from Green.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He just looks more engaged this second quarter. A far cry from his disappointing play in the first period.
Hill against Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Chris, usually the guys who score a lot of points get all the attention. But if you had to pick some who don't get a lot of credit for the way they fill it up, who would some of those names be?
That's tough. I think anytime you have a guy like DeMarcus Cousins, who's a big guy and one of the top leading 5 scorers in the league, I think he doesn't get enough credit for scoring. His teammate, Anthony Davis, probably because of his record and his team not winning as much, doesn't get enough credit. Kawhi Leonard, because he's quiet and unassuming, doesn't grab that credit. And then you got guys like Gordon Hayward, who's just coming onto the scene, Kemba Walker, who's exciting, and Jimmy Butler. I mean, it's a lot of guys that don't get enough credit. And if you want to go to the West Coast and go back to point guards, go to Damian Lillard, who felt he was snubbed as an all-star. But that's the great thing about this league. There's so many great players. You better play hard every night to get some credit, because if not, someone else is deserving to have their name up there just as well.
And he's good on the second.
Well, I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
There's the pick. Curry with it. He's picked up by Hill. They get it back. Looney, foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
The Warriors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Cleveland leading by 3, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now Curry. 6 points for him. Green, the screen. For 3, Durant doesn't go for him. And Cleveland the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Hill with it. 9 points last game. Thompson, a screen on Curry. The three, and Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Hill. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Hill against Curry. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's getting better looks at the basket in the second quarter after failing to get it going in the first.
It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
On defense, the Warriors trailing by 4. From deep, Green.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Nice D from Durant. It's deflected and stolen by Love. Green against Durant. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for James.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Warriors trail by 5. It's Curry outside. Love grabs the board. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Smith dishes to Hill. Durant against Green. It's a pick by Love. Off the pick. And it's Green missing. Golden State's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And again, no good by Golden State. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Hill with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Love with the screen for Hill. There's the feed to Love. Shoots over Curry. Love with the bucket. Love's got 5 points so far.
Love has a beautiful looking jump shot. Looks golden coming off his fingers every time.
Looney passes to Green. It's Durant on the wing. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Love with the screen on Durant. It's a pick by Love. Here's Green. No good. In and out, off the rim.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Durant kicks to Curry. Right side, Durant. Green dishes to Durant. Iguodala wide open. No good on the 3. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Hill. 9 points in the game so far. The screen from Thompson. Hill passes to Love. Just 4 to shoot. Swiped it away. Curry against Hill. Outside Curry. It's Durant on the wing. It's stolen by Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors. Curry on the wing. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
You know what? Teams are 100% focused on Steph defensively, yet he still creates space beyond the arc.
Hill kicks to Green. It's a pick by Love. A baseline J. Second chance shot. And Durant sends it back.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
And here's Iguodala outside. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Now, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
Hill kicks to Love. The kick out to Hill. Shot to stop the run. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. A clean three-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
Curry can't get it to go.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Hill kicks to Love. From 11 feet away, and they pick up 2. Love's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And this is where Love is most effective. Close to the basket, he's a phenomenal finisher indeed. Yeah, Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting gaudy numbers, but he never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the Big Three in Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the basket by Hill.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
The Warriors shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here.
In my opinion, he's more of a combo guard than a true point. Curry showing Hall of Fame vision that time.
The screen from Thompson. Hill kicks to Thompson. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Durant. No good off the back of the rim.
Now, this has just been a bad shooting game, a horrible shooting game from him.
Back to Curry. Here's Iguodala. Makes it off the glass. Iguodala's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, the long arms of Iguodala, such an asset, converting around the painted area.
Great D that time from Green.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have an exhilarated home crowd joining us for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaq. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
I was surprised at some of the recklessness. They were scattered, sloppy ball handling, just too many turnovers. It gets back to fundamentals. Forget the highlight reel pass. Make the effective one. Simple bounce pass. John Wooden taught us that in the 40s, 30s, 50s, whenever he was coaching. Just play under control. Simple ball, dude.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. So on the floor for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Smith is out there with Hill, and it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Green with a screen for Curry. From deep, Iguodala. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising, it's such a tight game.
Kicks to Smith. It's stolen by Curry. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And going up against the team that broke their hearts a season ago in the finals.
It's a pick by Love. Hill kicks to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to LeBron. Over Green. That's short off the rim. The Warriors leading. Outside Durant. Outside Curry. Iguodala outside. Pass to Durant. Uncovered. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 3. To the paint, here's Thompson. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Warriors, number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Now, gentlemen, roof shot. Roof shot.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Iguodala outside. Cans it from downtown. Iguodala's got 8 points.
Oh, you had to close out hard on Iguodala. He's made himself a true threat from beyond the arc.
Thompson, a screen on Curry. Love outside. He feeds it to James. Shot clock at 6. Over Iguodala. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from LeBron.
You got to enjoy watching James go off. When he's hot, he can't be contained.
Green, the screen. Curry dishes to Thompson. There's the screen. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. LeBron passes to Love. Now here is Hill. He's got 12. Back to Love. He dishes it to LeBron. For the tie. Kept alive. Count the basket and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
David West, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Durant kicks to Green. From 13, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's 18 points for Kevin Durant. Pick up by Hill. LeBron dishes to Hill. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one.
And Hill's a player whose shot has to be respected.
Curry setting the pick for West, and Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Pachulia, he's checked in for Golden State. Young comes in for Kevin Durant. A switch here also for Cleveland. Larry Nance is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Curry against Hill. Fades back. Count that one. Thompson's got 10 points.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And here is Hill. He's got 15. LeBron left side. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
Curry's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Nance a screen. Off the screen.
Oh, watch out. Watch out. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now Young. Pachulia sets a screen for Young. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And Nick Young loves scoring and lightheartedly jokes about his defense.
Oh, yeah, we always want players to be so serious about the game. There's a flip side to that. A teammate like Young who comes in every day with a smile on his face, it can lighten the mood in the locker room.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so here's Cleveland. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. To the inside. Outside for Korver. Shot clock reset for Cleveland. James. And it's sent back by West. Curry outside. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Able to stop on a dime at full speed. Curry with the nasty pull-up.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's a pick by Love. LeBron against Thompson. Another miss by James. Warriors leading by 4. Young outside. Over James. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Korver kicks to James. Passes it to Clarkson. Nance a screen. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 5.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
Thompson passes to Young. Over James. Again, Young missing.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Korver dishes to Love. LeBron kicks to Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. On the wing, James. And again, LeBron missing.
He just can't get right. Nothing is going in right now, but I like how he's keeping his confidence up. He knows it's only a matter of time until he gets one to go in.
Shots good from Young.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside Korver. Here's the screen. Feeds it to Nance. Curry against Clarkson. He sinks the 11-footer. He's got 7.
Never backing down. Clarkson, unafraid to shoot with a hand in his face.
Thompson outside. He kicks to Young. Over Love. Again, Young missing. For Cleveland, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. James kicks to Love. Over to the left wing. Up top, Nance. Pachulia with the steal. Young against LeBron. Over James. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart for the Warriors.
You know, I doubt they came into this game thinking they would be doing this much damage from mid-range, but you have to give them credit for being able to see what is available in their offense and then exploit the weakness of the D. To be successful in this league, you have to be flexible, and they've done a great job of that so far.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Bell in for David West. Green, he's checked in for Cleveland. Hill comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers trail by 3. LeBron outside. Pick up by Hill. Off the screen. And it's James missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. It's stolen by Nance. Green with the ball. He's got 5. James with another miss.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of the facilitator.
Nailed from 3-point land.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
They set the pick. Pick up by Hill. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Nick Young. For Cleveland, they have not shot all that well from the free throw line, 6 of 11.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Nance.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Curry kicks to Thompson. No good there. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Green. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Green's got 7 points.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
Thompson passes to Young. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Here's Korver for three, but they recover it. Nance dishes to Korver. The pass to Hill. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's Korver off the drive. That ties it up. He has 5.
And you got to love watching Korver shoot the ball. Outstanding at getting his feet squared up under him and then just rising and letting it go.
Curry kicks to McGee. They set the pick. McGee a screen. Curry passes to McGee. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Curry can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Green dishes to Hill. Back to Green. Clock at 6. For the lead. It's rebounded by Curry.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go in the stat sheet. Close to getting the block, but really it had the same effect.
James outside. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
And the dunk by James.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
McGee is screen on Korver, and the call will be against George Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game. Curry outside. That shot off. Green. That one doesn't drop. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers on top. Finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Everybody get on the glass now. Everybody help out. If you're not boxing out, chase the ball down. Come on now, let's get our mojo back. Let's go.
The energy level not where Steve Kerr would like it. You can tell in his voice. Wants everyone to be active when the ball goes up.
Yeah, giving up extra possessions, a dangerous game to play. Coach doesn't want this team to give anything away.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Looney out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. Outside, Green. Hill with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Green. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Green's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Cleveland.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's James. Pick up by Hill. LeBron kicks to Hill. The dish to Green. Shoots over Curry. Again, the miss by Green. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry on the wing. Drops one in from the wing. Curry's got 19 points.
Oh, that's the kind of basketball Durant wants to play. Moving the ball, finding the open man. I mean, it makes everything easier offensively.
Thompson passes to James. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Has the NBA ever seen a more dominant athlete than LeBron James? He's the quickest player on the floor at any given time and the strongest, just one of a kind.
And LeBron so strong finishing. He's complained that maybe, Chris, he's not getting the foul calls he deserves.
And he's so powerful. The officials don't always notice kind of the little stuff. I mean, you almost need to tackle him to prevent him from the and-one.
That one is off.
Well, it is clear that James is already an all-time great, a champion, a surefire Hall of Famer unless you're an idiot.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. He doesn't get the second one. As competitive a guy as Draymond Green is, sometimes he can get in his own way. There's no doubt about that. Not entirely his fault. The calls don't seem to fall in his favor a lot because he is so physical, and perhaps, Chris, because of his reputation. We don't even need to go into his natural shooting motion.
Yeah, you mean with the leg, but with Draymond, that just comes with the territory. He presses buttons of refs and opposing players, and sometimes with the fans. I mean, yeah, he'll lose out on calls, but at the end of the day, he's a guy that everybody in the league hates, but will want on their team.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron kicks to Green. Smith against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Over Smith. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
One of the top pure shooters in the game. Clay can score from anywhere.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. James kicks to Hill. Shot to stop the run. LeBron, no luck.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own. I mean, it's exhausting and takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
Now, here is Hill. Thompson outside. James against Green. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Durant's running, pushing their lead to double digits.
It's easy to see why Green is considered an elite defender. He's terrific at getting under the skin of his opponents.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in. That's good from Durant. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
5 on the clock. Love with the screen for Hill to end the drought. Up again, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Curry dishes to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 27 points for Kevin Durant. The Cavaliers trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hill kicks to Thompson. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Curry. And here is Durant. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Thompson against Smith. Goes up to the stripe. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, you figured this might happen given how efficient their offense usually is.
Hill against Curry. The drive by Hill, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Sneaky veteran drive. Hill's going to get the bucket, get fouled or both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill. And here's Golden State. They're on a 20-4 run right now. Curry passes to Thompson. Durant in the corner from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 30 points for Kevin Durant.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Hill kicks to Love. Over Iguodala. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 15. Fires from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Curry against Hill. Now the feed to Love. Over Iguodala and Kevin Love. The bucket with the assist by Hill.
Now you gotta like the awareness from Love, seeing separation and capitalizing off of it with ease.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. For 3, Durant sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got 33 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Wallace with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Hill against Durant. 5 to shoot. Shoots it. Hill, no good. Warriors leading by 16. Iguodala outside. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. It's stolen by Curry. 3 on 3. Here's the floater. That one falls. 10 points for Andre Iguodala.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
Smith kicks to Thompson. The kick out to Hill. Not enough on that one as it misses. Thompson against Green. Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Green kicks to Love. Chalk up 2 there. Love's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like the decision-making from Love right there. He's a solid shooter who feels comfortable shooting it from here.
Iguodala with a screen on Hill. Green, the screen. Durant drawing the double team. Just 5 to shoot. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Now Hill. Kicks to Smith. From 20 feet out. Doesn't go that time. And Golden State will come the other way. On the wing, Thompson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Is there anybody with a quicker release than Thompson? I mean, if there is, I haven't seen him. That's a lightning-quick trigger.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Love against Iguodala. Hill has the open look, and the 3-ball is good. Hill's got 20.
Oh, he hasn't lost his touch at all. Great shooting performance from him.
They set the pick. Green against Durant. Iguodala left side. Over Thompson, and Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Timeout called, Cleveland. And we've seen a few players come into the NBA through different paths, either playing overseas for a year or spending time in the D-League, now known as the G-League. Chris, do you think that these alternative paths to the NBA will ever be as common as the standard collegiate path to the NBA?
Well, I think it can be, only because there's such an international presence in the game, and that now you're starting to find players all over. And the great thing about the NBA is it doesn't matter where you come from. It just matters what type of skill set that you have. So I can see it being other paths to the NBA, but the NCAA is always going to be one, in the fact that guys want to play for their state teams, and that's always going to be fun to watch. But thank God for basketball fans and athletes, there's a lot of paths to the NBA, which is the ultimate if you want to play basketball.
Absolutely. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Cavaliers making a switch here. James is checked in. Hill dishes to Love. James kicks to Love. With the teardrop, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists now in the game. Warriors leading by 18. Iguodala, the pass to Durant. Back to Iguodala. Dishes it to Curry. From outside the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. They're looking to stack up some points. They've gotten into a nice groove from out there.
Pass to Thompson. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Curry against Hill. Shot from free throw range. Curry's shot is off.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
And that one's good by LeBron. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
Well, there's only so much you can do defensively. James is a tremendous force down low.
Timeout called the Warriors. Different look here for the Warriors. Bell, he's checked in for Green. Looney comes in for Kevin Durant. McCaw, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Thompson. Corver comes in for James. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for George Hill. There's a screen. Looney kicks to Bell. Passes it to McCaw. 6 to shoot. Bell with a screen on Clarkson. Here's McCaw. That shot off the mark. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
Oh, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses out there tonight.
The Warriors making a switch here. Young's checked in.
One shot behind the lanes.
And that one misses.
Look, if you let Sean Livingston get to the free throw line and in, I mean, you might as well just be a layup. He has become lights out with that nice turnaround jumper from that range. Hand in his face, doesn't matter.
Here's Love. Gets a hand on it, and Love with the second chance points.
Oh, you got to put a body on Love. He's a menace on the offensive glass. He's outstanding at throwing his weight around.
Livingston with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get back, and what did you do to spark your team?
I don't know, just be aggressive. That's all we do. Shots are going to fall as long as we got defensive stops and kept ourselves in the game. That we have enough talent on this team to turn the tide. So it says a lot about who we are and what our mission is this year.
Great win, Steph. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later.